Craig Parker here from Parker's Property Sourcing, just coming at you with another video today. Today we are on episode number 5 of my 14-day UK property strategies of what people are making money from in the UK right now. Really hope you're enjoying this series. Let's get into it. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about serviced accommodation as a strategy, Airbnb, Booking.com, short-term lets, for example. Serviced accommodation involves renting property to short-term guests rather than long-term tenants. Keyword guest, short-term guests, rather than long-term tenants. This strategy can definitely generate significantly higher income compared to your standard buy-to-let because pricing is based on nightly rates rather than a monthly rate. And the nightly rates in any area fluctuates depending on the time of the year or depending on what's going on in the area. So for example, if you've got a flat near a football stadium that you've got on Airbnb, as a serviced accommodation, on the nights that football stadium is hosting an event or a football game, the price of that property that you're renting out, the daily figure is going to be so much higher than on a day where there's nothing going on in that area. It's just that simple. Serviced accommodation works particularly well in areas with strong short stay demand. Tourist areas, city centres, coastal towns are a good one as well, next to hospitals, contractor markets, and also business travel locations as well. The income potential for serviced accommodation is really, really high. But the operational demand as well is really, really high. So serviced accommodation isn't passive. It's not passive money. It's hands-on. There's a lot of work to do. If you think you're renting out the property daily for 31 days, you might have 31 different people coming in and out. So it's really, really hands-on. You have to have a good working machine with serviced accommodation. You need to have cleaning teams. You need to have an automated check-in system, guest communication. You need dynamic pricing tools. You need to be compliant as well with fire safety and planning regulations. It's very, very hands-on, but could be very, very fruitful as well. As I've said, it could fluctuate. The income could fluctuate based on demand patterns. So I would say financial planning and cash flow buffers are essential, especially if, again, this strategy works whether you own it yourself, so you're buying it to just have it as a serviced accommodation, or you're offering a landlord guaranteed rent on it. Both of these strategies can work with serviced accommodations, but you just got to make sure that you've got financial planning, because you're not going to get the same figure every single month. It's going to change every month depending on how busy or how quiet that month is, the area is, what's going on in the area, the time of the year, so on and so forth. But a well-run serviced accommodation unit could generate 2 to 4 times the income of your traditional rental, normal, boring vanilla buy-to-let. But I would say the success definitely depends on the location, the design of the property, so how you've set it up, how you've furnished it, also how you market it, and what management systems you've got in place. Those things are very important. So for me, the key takeaway from serviced accommodation would be it offers high return, but requires strong operational management and understanding of the market demand. That's very, very important. So again, I would say educate yourself, speak to people that are doing it, get yourself a mentor, do a little course. It could be £5,000, £500 to £1,000 course, but it just give you so much more of an insight and so many different nuggets that just help you, again, it's not something that I would say dive straight into. I would say definitely educate yourself first. The income potential is high though. The operation demands are also high. Cleaning, check-ins, pricing management. You've got to make sure that the regulations and the compliance are there as well. So, I'd say this is a good strategy again, a little bit like rent to rent on yesterday's video, but it requires work. It's not passive money. It requires work. You need to be hands-on. So, really hope you've enjoyed today's video. I've been Craig Parker. Till next time.